This video tutorial I will explain what is authentication and what is authorization. Authentication means confirming your own identity or a process of verifying oneself. Authorization means once you authenticated, what are the different access you have in the system. So authentication is verifies you are who say you are, and there are different methods of authentication: login form, HTTP authentication, HTTP digest, X509 certificates, custom authentication method. And authorization decides if you have permission to access a resource. And there are different methods are there, like access controls for URLs, secure objects and methods, and access control list. Usually authentication done by username and password combination. If username and password is correct, then systems allows to log into the system. And there are three different authentication factors are there. The first one is single factor authentication. The second one is two-factor authentication. And the third one is multi-factor authentication. Single factor authentication is simplest one, like user has to provide username and password. If username and password is correct, then system or website allows to log into the system. And the second one is two-factor authentication. Along with username and password, user has to provide the piece of information which only user knows. For example, Google supports two-factor authentication. First, user has to provide username and password combination, and Google verifies it is valid credentials or not. If it is valid credential, then Google sends OTP or one-time password to user mobile phone. Then user has to take OTP and enter into Google website. And if OTP is proper, then Google allows to log into the system. And here Google follows two-step process. Step 1 is verification of username and password, and step 2 is verification of OTP. So it is called two-factor authentication. In multi-factor authentication, along with username and password, user has to provide at least two pieces of evidence to prove their identity. Each piece of evidence must come from a different category, like something they know, something they have, or something they are. And multi-factor authentication is common for financial organizations, banks, and law enforcement agencies. Usually, authorization occurs after authentication is successful, and authorization is a process to determine whether authenticated user has permission to access particular resources or not. If user has permission to access the resource, he can access the resource. Otherwise, he cannot access the resource. And the real-time example is once verifying and confirming employee ID and passwords through authentication, the next step would be determining which employee has access to which floor, and that is done through authorization. You can get Java source code link from the description of the video. In mobile, to see the description, click on this icon. It will expand like this, and here you can see the description. It contains Java source code links. Click on these links to get the Java source code.